What's up guys, it's Eric and Marcus from Rare Candy, and today we're back with another Testing Rounds video continuing our Guardians Rising coverage. So if you guys are unfamiliar with our Testing Rounds videos, we take a look at some new archetypes that a new set gives us, and we build some quick deck ideas around them just to start testing them out. So for this one, we're going to be taking a look at Tapu Lele GX Wobbuffet. That's what I'm playing over there on the left, and Marcus is going to be playing the highly annoying Quad Sylveon GX deck. So that's what we got here for you guys. Definitely should be an interesting matchup for sure. And luckily I do start with a Wobbuffet, which is good because that will shut off Marcus's energy evolution ability. And looks like you're getting the go first.
Yeah. And definitely a clutch Wob start, cutting off that energy evolution.
Definitely so, because Sylveon GX has this ability, or I'm sorry, it has this attack that lets you search your deck for 3 cards for 1 fairy energy, and whenever you attach an energy to Eevee, you normally get to evolve straight into it, but
yeah.
Wobbuffet is kind of saying, not today.
Yeah.
Since Wobbuffet, if he's your active Pokemon, he shuts off abilities for non-psychic types. So, definitely a cool partner for Tapu Lele. That's kind of what we're going for here. I'm trying to start and lead the game with Wobbuffet to shut off abilities, but Tapu Lele's ability will still work as well. But not this time, because Marcus did put down a Silent Lab to try to slow me down. But normally, Tapu Lele, whenever you bench it from your hand, you get to search your deck for a supporter, just like the old Jirachi EX. But here it looks like I'm going to Max Elixir. Failing the Max Elixir is not fun. And I'm going to Max Elixir again. And another whiff, so that is kind of lame.
Yeah.
So I am going to manually attach and then just pass. So I don't even have a support, I just have an escape rope in hand. So that Silent Lab you got, man, is doing work.
Yeah. Crushing Hammer, heads. Get rid of that.
Man, why you got to do that to me?
Yeah.
Can't just let me win? Come on.
Nah.
Here, I don't know what you got going on there.
Yeah.
Almost Lysandered, but I think this is fine. Just keeping the Wob active.
Right.
And looks like you're just going to do Quick Draw, I think it is.
Yeah, quick draw.
And here, just another attach pass. So
Nice.
even though I'm the one starting Wobbuffet, I'm the one who can't really do much.
Yeah.
So what's that you're doing there, man?
Two heads off the Team Rocket's Handiwork, and then a tails on the quick draw. But yeah, Team Rocket's Handiwork's definitely clutch. It's flip a coin. If heads, discard 2 cards from the top of their deck. So
Well, 2 coins. You get flip 2.
yeah, 2 coins. But yeah, definitely an annoying card to deal with. It's fun to play it.
Definitely. And here I did get a support, and I was really hoping for a DCE because I could actually just knock out Eevee with Tapu Lele. Since its attack is just like the Lugia EX's attack, Arrow Ball, this time I think it's called Energy Drive with Tapu Lele,
Yeah.
but 20 times the amount of energy on both active Pokemon. That's kind of what we're going for with this deck, just throwing a ton of energy on Tapu Lele to do a lot of damage. But unfortunately it did whiff the DCE, so that is going to maybe give Marcus a little bit of an opening to sneak back into this game.
Hopefully.
So
See a
Flare Grunt.
And another quick draw.
So here I don't know, I would have liked to have seen like a Lysander from you or something. Oh yeah, because then I just have the DC, I could win that way, but
Right.
I forgot what I had there, but I guess I could have still had a way to win if he was on my bench, because I could have like maybe drawn an escape rope or something like that. I'm not sure. But so definitely not a good representation of how this Sylveon deck is supposed to work.
Yeah.
Typically it's like a disruption deck, but I was the one doing the disruption this game.
Pretty much. Yeah, I couldn't get Sylveon going because of that Wob, so a little tough.
Yeah, having to like manually draw into the Sylveon is really rough in this Sylveon deck, because normally you can just attach an energy and evolve straight into it, because I think we literally only have 3 draw supporters in this list. So it's it's kind of hard to draw into what you need if
Yeah.
you can't get your Sylveons.
Right.
And here I open up a Wob yet again, so I do apologize for that, man.
It's all good.
And hit me with the Silent Lab first turn yet again.
Yeah.
I do have a supporter in hand this time, so it'll be okay, I think. But so here I'm an Ultra Ball, grabbing a Tapu Lele. Can't use its ability, but like I said, we do have access to a supporter anyway, so should be okay. And but here, you know, I could maybe potentially steal another quick game. All we need is a DC and escape rope. I have the DC in hand. And here I'm just going to Verse Seeker for N and play that. So yeah, we just need an escape rope, and that's it. We're good.
Yeah.
Nothing else. But that might be a little hard with this Silent Lab you have up there, since I won't be able to shaman or anything like that.
Right.
So we'll see what happens here. You know, no escape rope, but a ton of energy there. So that's definitely a big missed opportunity on my part. So let's see if what you got, man. What you got?
Looks like a hex, a lucky helmet, I suppose.
Okay, lucky helmet doesn't do much good if you get knocked out.
Yeah.
But if you get Sylveon, that'll be good.
Yeah.
And you do get the crushing hammerhead. That's good.
Yeah. Drop all my cards everywhere real quick.
Oh no, man. So what are you really looking for this turn?
Another basic in a Sylveon, I guess.
Yeah, at least one of those.
Yeah,
two.
at least one of those two would be really nice. That way I don't lose this turn. So I get an energy.
Neither. And you get the tails.
Yeah.
And my whole hand is just energy and like a sycamore.
Mm-hmm.
God, okay. This is kind of scary. Like, do I want the sycamore this hand away? And I think I'm like, screw it. You know what? If we hit the escape rope, we got this.
Get rid of them energy.
And we whiffed.
Yeah, there you go.
God,
that's how you do it.
So that was a big gamble on my part, because it's like, you know, we have to dump all these resources, but if we hit the escape rope, we just win. So
yeah.
That's definitely not good. I'd imagine you had to be sweating bullets there, man.
Yeah. Well, here goes the game.
You're probably like doubting the playability of this Sylveon deck, I sense. Like, I'd imagine at some point during this you had to be like, man, like, why are we even playing this thing anyways?
Yeah, why is this good?
why are we telling people to play this bad deck?
Yeah. No, this deck is the Sylveon, dude. I'm definitely interested in trying this out some more. It's very tough to start off against Wobbuffet just because you can't get Sylveon out that easy. But dude, once you get Sylveon out, it's good. Like, it's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm. So it's just a matter of getting to that point, especially like I said, Marks doesn't have many draw supporters in his deck, so he's relying on top decks. And but you did get the EV down, so you won't just instantly lose. That's good.
Yeah, no instant L this game, but cool. So it looks like a quick draw and then tails.
Okay, so I'm gonna play Super Odd to get back some of those energy I discard. I think I discard like 5 total, and that's definitely not good against the Sylveon deck because it runs, I think, 4 Flare Grunt, 4 Crushing Hammers, 2 E Hammers.
Yeah. So
your energy is very precious in this matchup, and having to discard it all like that was really bad. So just trying to recover from that if possible. So here I am going to play down Altar of the Moon to bounce Marks' Silent Lab, and it's a stadium that will give a 2 less retreat to any Pokemon with Dark or Psychic energy, so will hopefully give my board a little bit more mobility. Okay, and no escape rope yet again. So it's definitely not good. Since I already attached for turn, I can't attach the Wobbuffet and retreat. But yeah, man, looks like you're doing okay. Even though you don't have the Sylveon, you're still kind of doing your deck strategy. Like you're
right. Play the Delinquent, getting rid of a Sycamore, Ultra Ball, and Choice Band. So yeah, still doing what the deck is supposed to do, minus having Sylveon so
Yeah,
far.
it's just a little bit less than optimal.
Yeah.
And here I have Verse Seeker. Looks like I'm opting to go for Sycamore. Would have maybe preferred End in hindsight, just because even though it's only one energy hitting the discard, every energy is kind of precious in this matchup. And no Escape Rope and no Stadium, so I'm just whiffing so big in this game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure you're stoked on that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, man.
So
Keep whiffing.
So, can you like hit a Sylveon yet? Like,
I hope so. I hope I get one off this end. I'd really like to see it in action.
I'm sure they would too. Because
Yeah.
right now, everyone, you guys are probably thinking, "What's this
Like-
quad Eevee deck? Y'all scammed us into watching this video."
Yeah. Yeah, doesn't look like there's a... Oh, there we go.
Nice.
So, got the Sylveon. And here, I guess just debating on, like, which attack to use. Because it does have its first attack where you can search for any 3 cards in your deck. So I'm assuming I'm debating on that. Or maybe the... I forget, what's its GX called again?
Plea GX.
Plea GX, yeah, making him pick up a Pokemon.
It's actually
So-
2 Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, 2 Pokemon.
But in this case, it's only 1. So
Right.
that really sets me back, because even though, Marcus isn't taking any prizes or anything, all of those energies I've attached go back to my hand, and it's going to slow me down as far as, setting up an attacker yet again. But I
Yeah.
do have, oh no, that's my discard pile. It's like, I see a DCE there. Or no, that's my deck. Sorry.
Yeah.
But if I have a DCE, that would be nice at the least to be guaranteed to start attacking. And, So, I don't know what I should do here. Probably just end. If I had to guess, I really don't want to Sycamore anything with this hand. And, is it your turn, Marcus?
Yeah, I think
Oh, I
you
did
passed,
pass already.
yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So I attached and then forgot Wobbuffet doesn't let me search for another Sylveon.
Nope, you only get one, man.
Yeah. For now, hopefully we hit some more, but so I guess I'm just deciding what supporter I should play.
Yeah, that can be a little bit challenging in this deck because you have so many different options here. So you can probably Delinquent, you can Flare Grunt. Here it looks like you're just going to end.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what all you have in your discard pile, but I would have maybe liked to have seen maybe like a Flare Grunt or something that keeps straining this Wob in the active spot, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see, I had to draw a Stadium to get free retreat. But let's see what you got there, Marcus. What you got? See a Puzzle of Time at the least in your hand.
Yeah.
You got another Sylveon down, so that's good. Beyond that, all you could, or I think, really want is hammers to take off energy.
Pretty much. That's all I can think of. Don't know if I got any or not. I feel like if I did, I would have just went ahead and played them.
Yeah, for sure. Here, looks like you're just going to do Magical Ribbon.
Yeah.
So, I'd imagine, well, you have a puzzle in hand, so maybe, I don't know what you got here, but maybe a puzzle and a couple more hammers, or maybe a max potion would be good as well.
Yeah, since I'm probably going to get swung on now.
Yeah.
Especially with that Stadium coming down.
So here, I'm going to play a Tapu Lele to grab an N from the deck, and then just end both me and Marcus here in a second, I think.
Yeah.
Because I definitely want to put those... I could probably grab a different supporter, but I really want to put those cards Marcus got back into his deck if possible. Here I'm going to attach for turn and then just end. So right now, with that Choice Band, that's another new card. Don't think we've mentioned it yet, but the Pokemon it's attached to does 30 more damage to your opponent's EXs and GXs. So definitely an important card for this matchup. So as of right now, I believe I'm swinging for 130 because Energy Drive is 20 times the number of energy on both active Pokemon. Okay, so here I'm just counting. It'll do 130, and then Marcus actually, this Lucky Helmet will finally come into play for him.
Yeah.
So whenever the Pokemon it's attached to gets swung on and takes damage, and Marcus gets to draw 2 cards. So it's kind of cool because like you really want to play these disruption cards
Yeah.
as your supporters. You don't really want to play in. So Lucky Helmet kind of mitigates that lack of draw support
Right.
that you would have.
So play a max potion.
Mm-hmm. And it's actually good you got rid of all the energy that way too.
Yeah.
Because like you've already used the GX move, so
Right.
3 energy is like not even relevant at this point.
Yeah. Just powers up Tapu Lele.
Yeah. So made all of my hard work for nothing. I think that was my first attack of the game.
Right.
Okay. We might see a flare. I do see a flare in your hand.
Mhm.
I'm guessing that's what we'll see. Like
Probably.
maybe that or delinquent.
Mhm.
But I feel like you have to play some sort of energy denial card.
Yeah. So yeah, we do play the Flare Grunt. And then I guess Magical Ribbon for 3.
So I've already been through a decent amount of energy at this point. I'm not sure how many I have left, but okay, I do have 1 in hand, so that's fine. Now let's do, I think, 90.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I have a DC as well. But it looks like I'm opting to hold onto it just in case Marcus has an E-Hammer.
Yeah.
And here I'm going to end just to put those cards Marcus got out of his deck back in there.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, it does refresh your hand, but at the same time, it at least takes away that perfect
Yeah.
3 that you wanted.
Right.
And I'm going to try to attack you yet again, I think, at some point here.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing? 24, 60, 90, I believe it is?
Yeah.
Okay. And you almost discard the energy.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember why, but...
I don't know why either.
Okay, so Mark's looks like he used Field Blower there. That's a new card from Guardians Rising. Discards up to 2 combination of stadiums or tool cards.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to get rid of that Lucky Helmet, man? That helped me out a lot.
Nah.
You might deck out though, man. You sure you don't want to get rid of that?
I think I'm good. I think I'll keep it. So Flare Grunt and Magical Ribbon.
But luckily I have DC in my hand.
Yeah.
Well, oh no, I needed the Choice Band to take a knockout here. I was really counting on that, I remember.
Yeah. So I'm assuming I'll grab a max potion off this Magical Ribbon.
Yeah. And from what I can see, I don't have a way to get rid of your stadium, so I can't even like Lele for an N or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that Field Blower was pretty huge there, I won't lie.
For sure. So glad that card's coming to format. Like,
Oh yeah.
oh man, you don't even know.
No longer will we have to use the likes of Beedrill EX or Minchino or
Yeah.
any of the other like horrible ways to get rid of tool cards.
Right. Just trash. So like annoying using your attack for turn to do it.
Yeah. So here, I don't even know what I should do. Like, obviously I'm going to have to attach at some point, but
Right.
I'm thinking about potentially using Escape Rope, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if I want to do that, because then Wob is stuck active. So I think I just have to swing on you and just... Oh, okay, so I do have the stadium. So I forget how many ends I've gone through, but assuming I have... Okay, it looks like I have one in the deck. Oh, here I'm going for Shaman. Oh, I know it is. I'm digging for Choice Band.
Yeah.
Because if I hit Choice Band, I'll do, I believe it's a 110, which is exactly enough to knock you out. So here, gonna play down Shaman, and we whiff. So I've whiffed like everything this game, I feel like.
That's good, man.
So I'm gonna play Escape Rope. And here, I'm gonna use that to max elixir onto this Tapu Lele. It's still not enough damage, but luckily if Marcus does Flare Grunt next turn, it won't hurt as bad having this extra energy.
Yeah.
So here I believe it's gonna put you... Oh, at 120. Wait.
Be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah,
Wait.
120.
Well, didn't you have 90 on you from the previous turn?
Oh, you escape rope.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I already forgot. Yeah, sorry.
It's all
My bad,
good.
guys. I am not being very observant in this video. Peter Marsh's like, yeah, I'm just gonna max potion. I'm gonna get rid of that.
Yeah, seems good.
And
Kind of wish I would have had 2 max potion. I don't know if I did
God.
or not, to get rid of the bench damage as well.
So savage.
Here, I guess. Oh, did I delinquent you again? I guess.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
But
Maybe like to see like a flare grunt on the DCE instead.
oh, it's okay. I think
Looking
I have to
back at
two-shot you either way.
Yeah.
So.
I just figure that way you can't Lysander maybe the benched guy and kill it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I still have to take 4 more prizes after that, which is going to be hard. So
Right.
I think you're in a good spot. Like even looking at my deck, it's getting pretty thin there.
Mm-hmm.
So this game is definitely a much better representation of like what you're going for. I think.
Yeah, for sure.
You literally just wear your opponent down until they deck out. Like,
Right.
it's hard to even call it a mill deck because like.
Yeah.
Because it's not like Helm Doom where it has attacks that mill you.
Yeah.
It literally just runs you out of resources until you deck out.
Yeah. Just like waste your time.
It just wears you down more
Like,
than anything.
Yeah, just fatigue. And it looks like you're running low on cards in deck.
I know, man. I'm not liking the looks of this.
Yeah.
I think like a Lysander just beats me at this point. Like, 'cause I can't even retreat anything else. I don't think.
Gosh. So I got swung on him at 180.
And I
killing it
get
all
max
off.
potion. Killing me, man.
Yeah.
Killing me. Oh.
So good. Like, if you like playing Lapras, you're gonna love playing this thing. Because instead of collect for 3, it's like just Magical Ribbon, get any 3 out of your deck. It doesn't have the 230 with like you can't belt it to put it to 230 like you can with Lapras, but I think it's fine.
Well, I'd argue actually now Lapras gets kind of worse because of Field Blower anyways. Like
Right.
they're just going to knock you down to 190 or 180 or whatever Lapras has anyways.
Yeah, 190, so that was the only thing I was thinking is like it makes Ray have to, you know, get the entire full bench to be able to one-shot you if you do have the belt on, yeah, but like now with Field Blower it's not really going to matter too much. So 2 cards left. Let's see if we can get them.
One more heads. I think it got
Oh, we did a re-roll on one of them because it was kind of like sideways-ish or
Yeah.
whatever on that deck.
Yep.
The way the first one landed.
And here Quad Sylveon annoys me for the game.
Yeah.
Finally wore me down.
Dude, it's so fun playing this deck. Like, even if you guys aren't thinking of playing this thing competitively, at least play it at your locals for fun, because it is so fun to play.
Definitely, and it's a very simple strategy, but I think it's actually worth knowing. I think this is a very skill-based deck too, because there is going to be a like perfect combination of cards you should get off your Magical Ribbon every turn,
Right.
and being able to consistently grab the exact combination every turn can be a little skill intensive. So I actually think it's a good deck as far as like the skill it takes to pilot. Like it's simple to where someone who's new to the game can easily pick it up, but I think competitive players will find a lot of depth to the strategy of what exactly you should pick every turn.
Right.
So let's see what we can make happen here. And I'm going to draw from Mulligan. And it looks like I have a pretty workable hand there. And I'm going to start with Wob yet again, which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
And here looks like I'm going to grab a Tapu Lele. Use its ability Wonder Tag. Search my deck for a supporter. I believe I have an Ultra Ball, so okay, I'm going to grab a Kukui. That way I can throw it in the discard with the Ultra Ball, to potentially use with Versus Seeker later.
Is that what it's called? It's called Wonder Tag?
Yeah.
Okay. I never like read abilities. Like I didn't even realize Magirna's ability was called Mystic Heart until like the other day.
Oh yeah, it's like it's the thing that shuts off junk.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like I was playing Metal Ray against Lapras at the local tournament the other night, and they were like, they're like, oh, you're paralyzed from Ice Beam, and I was like, no, Mystic Heart, and I like actually read it and said the name of it instead of just saying no, Magearna EX.
RTFC,
like,
man.
Yeah, I like never remembered like the names of these abilities and stuff. Except for Lycanroc GXs, I was stoked on it. I wanted it to stay like what, Bloody Eye or something like that.
Yeah, that was the Japanese.
And then, yeah, and then they changed it to Bloodthirsty Eye for here.
That's still pretty cool, though.
It's still pretty good. I don't like what they changed its GX move to though, like Dangerous Rogue or something.
Yeah, in Japan it was Death Rogue.
Yeah, Death Rogue sounds so much more metal.
And speaking of Lycanroc, we actually did a testing rounds video showing that off too. So if you want to check that out, I'll be sure to put a link on the video or in the description too.
Mm-hmm. This set's really good. Like, there's so many good cards in this set. Sylveon is super cool. Lycanroc was great.
And, well, actually, speaking of cards in this set, this Tapu Koko I just benched is actually not in the set, but it's going to be in a box released around the same time.
Yeah.
But, not too relevant a card in this matchup, but it does have free retreat, which is the reason I benched it. Just in case I want to use Escape Rope, I will always have like a free retreater to promote at some point.
Yeah.
Over here, it looks like you have an N. Marks, you really need yourself a
another
Eevee.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Desperately.
It'd be nice.
Or just hope that I whiff. I did that a lot last game, so...
Yeah.
Hey, I have a bunch of junk in my hand, so... Oh, well, you don't have Silent Lab out, so I should be okay.
Right.
Oh, and you did get the Eevee, so...
Yeah, I won't lose this turn.
Yeah.
We do the quick draw and flip tails.
Oops. And... Okay, so I'm going to grab Choice Band, it looks like. Or actually... No, it looks like I'm changing my mind. I'm going to get the Lysander instead. Because I'm going to have to Ultra Ball, I'd rather get rid of Lysander since I can get it back with Versus Seeker.
Yeah.
So I'm going to discard Wob and the Lysander since you don't really need more than one Wob in this matchup.
Right.
So I'm going to grab Tapu Lele GX to grab maybe a supporter out of the deck. Looks like an Ein down an N. So I could do that or grab a Sycamore. Here I'm a little torn, but it's hard to say. I might grab it just to save my resources, just because I don't want to get rid of a bunch of energy if I don't have to. And here looks like I'm going to attach to the Wobbuffet. That way, if I draw a Altar of the Moon, I can just put that in play and retreat for free to knock out an Eevee. And so here we're going to end. Maybe you can get lucky enough to actually get a Sylveon.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Let's see. Okay, I do see Escape Rope actually, so no Altar of the Moon, but that will work. So I'm going to Escape Rope, retreat into Tapu Koko, or put Tapu Koko out, then Escape Rope again to put up Lele. And so I had to do that because I wouldn't have had enough energy to knock out the Eevee that Marcus promoted. So I needed to force him to put up the one with an energy. And here, he can actually use Energy Evolution now.
Yay,
So
finally.
Yeah, like, this is what this card is supposed to do.
Yeah. That's why this Eevee is better. It kind of, like, is really ugly, though. I
Eevee?
hate the artwork on this Eevee. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's
so bad.
It's abysmal. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's god-awful.
It evolves into this, like, you know, pretty Sylveon, all pink and everything, but it looks like a freaking, like, it got hit in the face with a shovel when it was Eevee.
Here I'm going to play N. And actually, I'm not even sure if I should have put the Altar of the Moon down or not. Well, I think it's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
So here I have a couple of options. I could attach DCE and swing for 60, but then I would have to 3-shot the Sylveon.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like... Yeah, I like the idea of attaching a Psychic, retreating, and then using Max Elixir to set up. And because I want to 2-shot this Sylveon at the worst.
Yeah.
Because also, if I leave this Lele active, Marcus could use Flare Grunt. And that's another reason why I didn't promote Wobbuffet. Marcus already has a Sylveon in play, so I really don't care too much if he does use Energy Evolution.
Right.
And here you go, delinquent me and making me get rid of my cards. And I had to get rid of that DC, unfortunately. But
yeah. Got Versus Seeker in hand. Oh, and top deck a DC, so...
That's what I like to see.
trying to decide if you wanted to, what I guess, N or something.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think I should end because you search your deck for 3 cards. I don't want you to have those 3 cards.
Yeah.
Put that stuff back in your deck, man.
One of them was probably a max potion.
Probably so. Let's see here. Okay, get a choice band too, so that's actually really good as well. So even if Marcus takes off some of my energy, I'll still be swinging for a little bit extra. So I believe we're doing 130 here, because 5 energy in play plus the 30 from choice band. And here, Marcus, you really need like a Lysander or an Eevee or something here.
Yeah, to not lose.
Yeah, or even just a max potion just to survive.
Yeah.
I know you have Flare Gun, but that doesn't do too much. There's a Delinquent in your discard. You could use that Adversity, but that doesn't really do much. So what do you have? You have N. You could potentially go for N to try to get another Eevee or a max potion.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do there.
Okay, so this is gonna be a pretty big turn. Or I mean, that's really all you need. I think Eevee, ideally Eevee max potion and an energy would be the perfect combination of cards. Maybe throw a Lucky Helmet in there for good measure.
Yeah. Be nice. I don't think I got it.
And a Crushing Hammer Tails, great.
Yeah. If I had at least been able to get like an E-Hammer Crushing Hammer heads, that'd have been nice, but doesn't look like it.
So I was throw down energy just because at this point. So yeah, I'd imagine if you had something to like stay in the game, you'd probably just play it down. I guess you're just thinking if there's any possible out, but I just don't see it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to stay in this one.
Here, you're just gonna Magical Ribbon.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna attach a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna knock out Sylveon.
Yeah.
So, third game was a little anticlimactic, but at least you did get the Sylveon out.
Right.
But the second game was definitely a little bit more fun to watch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this look at these decks. Definitely stick around. We are going to post the deck profiles if you guys want to take a look at them and build them for yourself. So definitely be on the lookout for when we post those. And just keep your eyes peeled for the channel because we're going to have a ton of Guardians Rising content coming out. But as usual, guys, feel free to like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our merch over at rarecandytcg.com. We actually just updated our online store with some new items, so definitely go check those out when you get a chance. But that's about it, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you for the next one, though, okay?